that sold me something on eBay that said, hey, it was a handwritten note from a 12-year-old, that said, thank you very much for your purchase. We appreciate it. And it reminded me of when I was 10 years old, except I didn't have eBay and didn't have all these options to buy singles online. So it was refreshing. So it just shows you kind of all generations are
the hobby's exploding and the happiness is absurd. Dustin, get in here. Let's tell, Dustin, Dustin, how much happiness has getting into collecting Pokemon and flipping Pokemon been for you?
Hey, sports card collectors and investors, how is everybody doing today? I suited up for you. We got business today. The Mavs play tonight at 8 against the Clippers. I will be there. I'm not going to say that I'm not nervous about the Clippers. The Clippers are about as legit as a team that there is. They've got the deepest team in the NBA, in my opinion. A couple of their guys haven't even been playing, and they've still been winning. They are going to be a handful tonight. But you know what? Luka Magic, baby. We got to believe. We got to be believers. So here we are. Today I've got a fun mail day. I don't have any Honus Wagner T206s in this thing, so I'm not gonna wow you with anything magnificent, but I'm dinking and dunking, and I've switched my strategy a little bit. I've made a few moves that I have not made in the past that I wanted to share with you. I'm going to share those right out of the gate because I know that's what you're here for, is the action. So I've talked about this a little bit in previous episodes. I'm digging more into soccer cards, and part of this is my sister-in-law. My sisters are big soccer people. They're ex-college soccer coaches. They know soccer. They follow the leagues religiously. We've been watching it, talking about it, and I'm starting to learn more. I'm starting to get a little bit of it, and they are good advisors to me. So you might see them on this show, actually, at some point in the future. My future sister-in-law, she is actually from England. She's British, which adds some extra street cred when you're talking about football, aka soccer. So it's going to be probably less about cards that we're talking about as far as she's concerned, but it's going to be more about players, certain players and leagues, and kind of where those players could be going and how that could potentially impact cards. So more of kind of a general soccer discussion, but I thought that would be fun for people that are looking to kind of research more into soccer in general, and that can maybe give some context, and then we can talk about different sets and things like that. I'm going to talk about some of the sets today because, like I said, I've got some soccer pickups, so I'm going to dig right into it and go right into some of my soccer stuff. So look, guys, kind of on that England basis now. I'll just say my mom is British, so I'm half English. And so when World Cup rolls around, I'm pulling for Team England. And as we saw in the last World Cup, England went to the semifinals. And it was thanks in large part to our boy Harry Kane. Now, Harry Kane tore a hamstring on New Year's Day this year, which is that's a big deal. That's a big deal when you're a soccer player and you have to condition and everything. A torn hamstring is nothing to sneeze at. So interested to see how he comes back from that industry or that injury. If he has the same explosiveness, can he play at the high level? At the highest level as he was previously. He was a top 10 striker in football, in soccer. So, hopefully, he comes back. But, we've seen a big bounce in a lot of the prices for Messi and Ronaldo, Mbappe, etc. Harry Kane, I feel like, is still fairly affordable. Now, let me say this. I've done some 90-day looks at the pricing. I'm buying stuff where I feel like it's a good value. Literally, guys, 90 days ago, this stuff was selling for pennies. Pennies, this stuff was selling for. So while I still feel good about it, prices have gone up. Okay, guys, so the first one, and I did kind of flash it a minute ago, this is a 2016 Harry Kane auto. It's numbered out of 99. This is just a sweet looking card. So that's the other part of it too. Eye appeal is big for me. I got this one for $63 out the door. And I felt like it's a pretty good price. One way that I'm kind of covering myself a little bit on these buys is a lot of these buys are numbered cards. So I might not necessarily be a soccer card expert, But from what I do know about sports card investing, collecting, is that it never hurts to have a numbered card, especially if the price is right. So, this is a kind of a shiny auto that's numbered out of 99 for $60. Absolutely. And then the other thing is that soccer is weird with rookie cards, so. I'm still learning soccer, so I know my soccer fans are going to come back in the comments and say like, hey dude, you don't know what you're talking about, and that's okay because I'm learning and I am telling you guys I am still learning. But 2016 is an important year for Harry Kane as far as his cards go. I believe his first cards were in 2015. I could be wrong on that, but 2016 Prism is his first set of Prism. This is select, so this would actually be, there are 2015 select Harry Kane cards, but again, so second year select, but he's in his England uni, it's numbered, it's sweet. All right, moving on. This one, 2019 Optic, this is a green Velocity, and again, this one's numbered out of 200. So numbered out of 200, it was $25 out the door. So, again, for a rising player, and keep in mind, this guy's 26 years old, okay? So we've got, Premier League coming up. We've got Euros, because Euros were pushed to next summer, not because they were supposed to be this summer. And then the following summer, we've got World Cup. So literally, you've got kind of like a 2-year window where this guy could really, really explode if he continues with that play, if he can come back strong. All right, these I bought as a little set, and these are just 2016 select. 2015 was the first year select for soccer. I really like this multicolor one over here. These are $20 each. I like it. These are, I love this. So, Blue Prism. Blue Prism is so expensive in basketball, and again, this is where I saw some value, where this one's numbered out of 199. It was $25 out the door. This is a 19 Blue Prism. It's numbered. Just love the look of the card. Wicked. All right, and then I'm big on Optic Holo. You guys know that. These were $11 each shipped. I got 3 of them. These are all 2019 Optic Holos. To me, it screams value to me. So I love how the Optic Holos look. And so for soccer, 2019 Optic is first year soccer. So keep that in mind as well as we're moving through these. All right, getting to the last of my soccer cards. 2014 Prism Philipp Lahm. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but Germany won the World Cup in 2014, and this guy was the MVP. He was the captain, or at least one of the captains, and he was basically the finals MVP. These are 2 numbered cards again. So this is first year Prism for him. He's since retired, I believe. But the red is out of 149 and the blue is out of 199. And one of them was 30. Yeah, so the blue was 30 and the red was $35. But this 2014 Prism set is on absolute fire. And they've got just some cool looking cards. All right, we're going to move into the other football. As a Saints fan, you would think that I already have a lot of these cards, but to be perfectly honest with you, for football cards, I haven't really thought that Drew Brees was a great investment, just because I thought there was some other buys that I wanted to make over the last year. I do have some Brees stuff, but I'm starting to go a little bit more heavy into Brees, and I'm also going into with kind of that push for running backs and wide receivers becoming more popular as far as cards go. I'm also banking on Alvin Kamara in his contract year. I picked up actually 3 of these at about $20 each, and it's his 2017 Prism rookie card. It's a silver Prism. Well, in 17, all Prisms are silver. There's not a base in 2017. This is the same year as the Patrick Mahomes. So this Kamara rookie card, to me, I think in PSA 10s, these things have skyrocketed. So I feel like these raw ones are really going to get a nice little boost. So I've got 3. I might actually have 4 of these now. Just to have some options. And then for Breeze, this is one, I actually just like this card, but again, kind of following that silver Prism. This is a 2019 silver Prism. What did I pay for this one? $16. So yeah, $16 shipped out the door. But again, it's, Silver Prism. I think these are going to just hold. I think they're going to only become more popular. And then with Breeze kind of hitting retirement in the Hall of Fame, I like these. I like these buys. They're not really breaking the bank. This one was actually more expensive than I thought it was going to be, but I wanted to get one of the 2012 Prisms, those first year Prism football cards. You've seen basketball go absolutely ballistic. This one was $35 out the door, shipped. But again, and I only have one of these, but I wanted to have one just because, again, basketball has just gone absolutely insane. Now, what shocked me is the one Breeze was $35, and I got 4 Roethlisbergers 2012 Prism for $40 out the door. So these were $10 shipped compared to $35 for Breeze. People are just sleeping on Ben Roethlisberger. This guy's going to the Hall of Fame. I mean, I think he's going to come back with a little bit of a vengeance. He's kind of talking with that chip on his shoulder. I don't know if you've seen interviews of him lately, and I'm not a Steelers fan at all, but I just feel like, he came out in an interview recently and he was like, hey, it's fun to be the underdog. Kind of like, just like, you'll see. He had like an attitude about it, and no one's really expecting a lot out of the Steelers with the rest of the division getting stronger. But I think that Ben Roethlisberger is going to have some things to say about that. I think he's going to come back strong. All right, next, this is actually 3 cards in one. I have to say thank you to one of my guys, Brad, another content creator, Brad, at the Comeback Card Investor, sent me these. He knows that I'm a big Saints fan, Drew Brees fan, and I think he got these in a lot or something, sent these to me, just offered to send them. So thank you very much, Brad. I appreciate it. I owe you one. Maybe I'll send you some Tom Brady Buck stuff or Mike Evans if I can afford it. All that stuff has gone completely bonkers, but I know how much you love Tom Brady, so I'll keep you in mind when I come across those. All right, as you guys know, I'm a huge fan of Orange Prism. So this is one I think this one was actually pretty cheap. Yeah, okay, this is a 2019 Orange Breeze out of $199, Optic Orange. It was $8 shipped. This is like a $4 card. Shipped to me, it was $8. But I just love Orange Prism. I love the numbered stuff. I just feel like it's safe. It's safe because I know the print run. I went ahead and grabbed another unicorn. I've got a couple of these. Orange Prism out of $199, first year Dallas uniform, $18. So a little bit more than what that Breeze is. But, I mean, wicked cards, man. Wicked, these orange, or these Optic Oranges. Let's keep it going. Devin Booker. I believe this one was only $10. But these are guys that I think are going to be important in the league 5 years from now. Devin Booker's 23 years old. I think Porzingis is 24 or 25. I think the Mavs I don't think this year is their year. I know that's blasphemous for us, for the Mavs fans, but they're coming in. It's going to be tough for them to get through this finals. I'd be proud of them just to go deep into the playoffs. Heck, I'd be proud of them just to knock off the Clippers. I think if they do nothing else, that would be amazing. All right, picked up a little bit more of the Devin Booker stuff. Real basic. This is $5 shipped. It's a 2018 Silver Prism Booker. Nothing crazy special about it. I just think that this is an important player as the league progresses, as kind of some of these older guys slow down. Mainly LeBron. I think there's going to be other guys to come in and step up. Got a few of these 2019 Silver Prism Bookers. These are really affordable. They were $8 each shipped, so, and I grabbed 3. I think I've got 4 of these. But again, this is not something that I'm just going to hold on to them. I'm going to hold on to these for a few years, see what happens, see what Booker does. I mean, maybe he'll be with the Suns, maybe he won't. Maybe the Suns will get really good. Who knows? Same thing goes for Tatum Silver Prisms. These were $18 each shipped, so a little bit more. But again, I think the Celtics have a young core. I think they're going to be good for years to come. I think they're at least going to be contenders. I don't know if they're going to win championships, but I think they'll be in the mix in the East for at least the next 5 years. I think they've got a solid 5 years. I like their coach. I think they're going to be in good shape. So anyway, guys, what do you think of my pickups? Do you have any of these cards? Are you looking at similar players? Some of these are ones I've already kind of covered that I've been buying just because I really like the players long term. And then what do you think about the soccer cards? Have you gotten into soccer cards? Are you interested in learning more? I'm excited to bring on some soccer guests, as I mentioned before, some of my family members to talk soccer. Anyway, guys, if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. We're getting closer and closer to 200 videos for this channel, if you can believe it. I think we're at 190, so it's crazy. But guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate it, and I will talk to you again next time. Take care.